Hi guys, in today's video I would like to do a review for you of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Vanish. It is a colour correcting under eye brightening and pigmentation colour corrector. This is in the shade Fair. I've been wanting to do a review on this for a while because I don't even really know what my opinion is, so I'm hoping it will become clear during this video. When I first got it, it was kind of my first introduction into like concealer and colour correction and under eye sort of situations. So I originally thought it was brilliant, but then since then I've not really used it that much. So I'm thinking there's a reason for that basically. Like I've just put my makeup on and my under eye actually doesn't look that bad because I've just done an eye mask, which I did in another video. But I'm gonna just show you what it looks like and how it goes on basically. So this is what it looks like. This is the like packaging. And this is, it's got a little mirror in here. I'll cover that up. So this is what the product looks like. It is sort of a squishy cream-like consistency. It's very smooth feeling and it's a peachy colour. If you can see that. And it says on the, actually I've used the wrong finger, it says on the instructions to just dab it on your finger, with your ring finger I think it says, and then just dab it under the eye. So I think with these things, less is more basically, but that's a concept I struggle with. See, it is really good. Like you can see the difference there between like the eye that I've just done and the other eye, despite there not even actually really being a particularly problematic under eye darkness. Like I like the consistency of it and I like how easy it goes on. And the colour, I think actually the colour for me is the bit that I don't really like. I don't want to have to do a colour correction and a conceal, but maybe I just have to accept that that is just how it is. Like, so you can see here where I need to blend it in because it's not the cut, and maybe that's because I've put a bit too much on, but it definitely does do the colour correcting. Like I'm going to try on this side with a brush and see if that makes any difference. So I'm just using a Zoeva concealer brush and just dabbing a tiny bit on. Yeah, see, it doesn't actually go on as well with the brush. Oh, okay, it does actually. So you can see that it does do something. So if you have big under eye or, you know, like dark circles under your eyes that are a problem, then I would definitely recommend it because the peach colour is good for getting rid of the darker circles. But for me, I do have dark circles, but they're not bad enough, I don't think, and you can tell me otherwise, to warrant an under eye colour corrector and a concealer. And then, you know, when you start putting too many layers on, you're getting into a territory where you're just making it worse basically. But I do think, like, I don't know if you can see sort of up close, but it definitely does do something. But for me, the peach, you can like, it's sort of like a shimmery tone. I don't know how to express that, but there's a slight shimmer to it, which shimmer's the wrong word, like luminosity maybe to it, that makes it, let me put some on here actually, that for me, I think makes it look a bit more obvious, like it's not so matte as concealer would be. But you can obviously, and I would assume most people do, go over the top of it with a concealer, which is what I'll do now, and you know, to sort of make sure that I feel comfortable that the colour is covered up. But I mean, actually now I look at it, maybe because I've got a little bit of a tan at the moment, it's not, you can't actually tell. And maybe I won't go over the top with concealer this time. But, and actually now I look at myself, I realise I do have bags under my eyes. And it has definitely helped, especially in this outer corner and the very inner corner, for me, are problem areas. And because of this, the consistency of this, sorry, I was going to do a swatch. Because of the consistency of this, it's really easy to just sort of dab a little bit on without going crazy. See, you can sort of see there what I mean by like a slight sort of shine to it. But also you can see that the tone of it would, for most people, be fine to use even just as a, you know, concealer instead of a concealer. But for me, that is a bit peach, and I would need something lighter to bring it back. Normally, as I say, at the moment, it actually looks all right because I've got a bit of a tan. So anyway, yeah, I basically, in conclusion, I like it if I had under eye circles, and if I had, you know, had a particularly rough night or whatever, and really needed to try and make myself look perky, or for a special occasion or whatever, then I think, you know, it's worth it. But it's £26 for 8 grams, and I mean, it's like, I don't think that's expensive for the amount that you get, because you don't need a lot of this type thing, and that will probably last forever. But it's just, for me, it's just something else to have in my makeup bag, and I don't necessarily want to have more products that I don't necessarily need if I can just do the job with concealer, basically. So in conclusion, if you're looking for an under eye colour corrector and you have problems under the eye, then I think I would recommend it. Like, it's a nice consistency, it's a nice colour, it goes on well, it's a nice package, which I care about. But if you don't really need it, then don't bother, basically. Just use concealer. So I don't even know if that was helpful, but if it was helpful in any way, then please like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for any other videos you want me to do, then please let me know, and I'll be happy to oblige. And that's it. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.